Now, in conclusion, there's a couple things I want to talk about in this process. And it became really, really clear to me over the past 4 or 5 months. I've been doing a lot of food storage for a while now. I've been doing a lot of dehydrating and canning and whatnot. And then my dad came down with cancer. And it was very, very fast growing. It was malignant melanoma. And by the time we found out he had it, he was already advanced stage 4. We put him through every kind of healing program we possibly could. And it was just his time to go. My dad actually passed away the morning of September 14th, 2 weeks ago, which is why we did not do this class 2 weeks ago. And I appreciate everyone's patience with the fact that we had to reschedule. So thank you very, very much from the bottom of my heart. However, in this process, there was one major thing that came to me during this time that I feel really, really urgent to share with you. And that is, I had an experience when I was a little younger of going through a raw food detox program. And while I was on that program, things started happening to me that I was not prepared for. And they were happening to me of a higher consciousness, almost a psychic nature. Apparently I had cleansed my brain and my other organs so well that my body was now diverting energy to higher cognitive functions that I did not know I possessed. I started having premonitions about things that would happen before they did. Specifically, one day I remember very distinctly, I woke up early in the morning, and while you're still kind of groggy and you're not fully awake, I had a neighbor that was going through a divorce. And I had this thought, I wonder if his soon-to-be ex-wife did something, like this. And if she did, then this is what he needs to hear about it. This is what he needs to know. And it was just the oddest thing. And, I woke up fully, kind of forgot about it, went on about my day. And about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, I was in the back room working on my computer, and the doorbell rang. And I hollered, "Come in, Robert." And so he opened the front door and came walking in. And then he looked at me really confused as he came around the corner. He said, "How did you know it was me?" And I said, "Oh, never mind. But here's what you need to know." And I told him what I had been told that morning that he needed to hear. And after I told him that, he was shocked. He said, "That is so weird you would say that, because you'll never guess what my ex-wife just did." And I said, "Oh, did she do this and this and this and this?" And again, his eyes got really big. He said, "How did you know that?" And I said, "Do you really want to know how I knew that?" And he said, "Yeah, you're freaking me out right now. I really want to know how you did that." And I said, "Follow me." And I walked back to my kitchen and I opened up my refrigerator and I pointed at the contents and I said, "That's how." He was blown away. He changed his diet after that. But here's the other thing. During that time, I had struggled with, I was creating a massage therapy school, and I was struggling with the schedule. I could not get the clinic schedule to match up with the courses, and how it took me a year working on that problem to try and perfect it. And I finally had scrapped it while I was taking care of myself. And the next thing I know, I got this idea. I wonder if it would work like this. And I sat down, and within 1 hour, I had the whole schedule written out, and it was perfect. And I had struggled with that for a whole year. What we don't realize is what we're capable of when our bodies are truly healthy and they no longer are struggling to survive. Then energy is freed up for a lot of higher functions that we have access to and don't realize. And throughout this process, I realize for a lot of people, this is a very, very scary time to be in. A lot of people are having extreme anxiety. We're acting out in aggression and whatnot towards each other. And all I can say is, if you only prepare one thing, prepare yourself. Prepare your body and your mind. You know, my sister, when there were shortages of baby formula and she had to have baby formula, every time she went to the store, it was empty. She was beside herself. She didn't know what to do. She started panicking. And she sat down quietly and just started asking her higher power, what do? I don't know what to do. And she just had a calm come over her that everything was going to be okay. Well, the following day, she was out driving around, and just out of the blue, she got this thought, go to the store right now. So she turned around and she went back to the store, and they had just finished stocking the shelves with formula, and she was able to get what she needed right then because she listened to her intuition. And what I can tell you is that if you will prepare your body, and if you will start healing your body and getting your body and your mind clean, you will be shown what is coming, and you will be shown what to do about it. And there is no better preparation than the preparation of your body and your mind. You will be able to handle anything that's coming, and you will be able to handle it with much more ease than you could before. And I just want to leave that with you, that if you will start paying attention to what you're doing, you will be fine.